Hi, welcome back to Paul, an aging hippie. Today I'd like to take us back to 1964 to a group or a band who I never really heard when I was young because I would only be 10 at 1964. But over the years, this song has reoccurred and I've always enjoyed it when I've heard it. So the group is called the Zombies, and She's Not There is their debut single, written by keyboardist Rod Argent, and it reached number 12 in the UK in September of 1964 and number 2 in the United States at the beginning of December. In Canada, it also reached number 2. It was a song off their debut album in the UK, Begin Here, and also off the US album, The Zombies, issued in January 1965. Now, the group, I don't know a lot about, but two of their members, their founder members, Rod Argent, the keyboardist and vocalist, and lead vocalist Colin Blunstone. Now, both went on to have successful careers in the music industry. That year, also, 1964, the Beatles led the musical invasion to the USA, appearing on the Ed Sullivan Show and sparking basically the invasion. In 1964 was a typical turning point in UK legal history when we abolished capital punishment. Until then, it was still on the statute that you could be hung if you were found guilty of murder. There was a big cultural shift in 1964 when the mods and the rockers. Now, the rockers were the guys or the youth that wore leather jackets and rode motorcycles, and the mods were more of a clean-cut group who rode scooters. In them days, it'd be mostly Lambrettas. Now, they used to travel down to different seaside resorts of a weekend and have running battles across the seafront. It was also the year of the Great Train Robbery in the UK, where in them days a huge amount of money, I think it was around about 3 million in cash, was robbed from an overnight train taking money to London to be destroyed, taking notes to London to be destroyed. And it captivated the nation. I mean, who can have failed to have heard the story of Ronnie Briggs, who, having been found guilty, sentenced, escaped from prison and went on the run for many, many years. It also politically was a massive year, especially for the Conservative Party here in the UK. It was the Profumo affair, a political scandal involving Minister of War John Profumo and model Christine Keeler. There was a few more people involved, including what many thought was a Russian spy, and it eventually brought the Conservative government down. Okay, so let's get on with it. Don't forget, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe, like and comment. If you're a returnee, thank you for returning. And again, comment and share with your friends. Okay. The Zombies, She's Not There.
Well, no one told me about her, the way she lied. Well, no one told me about her, how many people cried. But it's too late to say you're sorry. How would I know? Why should I care? Please don't bother trying to find her. She's not there. Well, let me tell you about the way she looked, the way she acted, the color of her hair. Her voice was soft and cool, her eyes were clear and bright, but she's not there.
Who's that?
Well, no one told me about her. What could I do? Well, no one told me about her, though they all knew. But it's too late to say you're sorry. How would I know? Why should I care? Please don't bother trying to find her. She's not there. Well, let me tell you about the way she looked, the way she acted, the color of her hair. Her voice was soft and cool, her eyes were clear and bright, but she's not there. But it's too late to say you're sorry. How would I know? Why should I care? Please don't bother trying to find her. She's not there. Well, let me tell you about the way she looked, the way she acted, the color of her hair. Her voice was soft and cool, her eyes were clear and bright, but she's not there.
Nice short one today. A terrific track, I think. I mean, it's really rhythm and bluesy. I like that. I like that quite a lot. Okay, so it's just a short one today. Don't forget, I love you all. And see me again next week with another 4 songs that I'm sure you're going to enjoy. And some stories. Love you all. You take care now. Bye-bye. Oh, I forgot to tell you. That was Whiskey, my new little puppy. She loves her dad. We've only had her now for about 4 or 5 months, but she settled in really well. But she thought she'd come along and get an introduction. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.